Hi, I'm Mark Shannon. I'm the director of the Water Campus, which is the Center for Advanced Materials for the Purification of Water with Systems. And we're the largest research group in the country focused on improving water purification for human use. The needs for water are going to be growing dramatically in the next decade. Populations are growing, water supplies are diminishing from pumping water out of aquifers. We're getting saltwater intrusion in our aquifers around the coast, and we're seeing a general decline in snowpack storage. So across the United States and across the world, we're going to see declining water, more polluted water, and yet at the same time, there's an increased demand for water. Fortunately, there's a coming revolution in how we can make clean water for human use. We're seeing new ways to desalinate water at lower energy and lower chemical use than ever before. We're going to see a revolution in reusing water, where we'll take water and turn it around and make it pristine, clean, and ready for uses such as washing clothes, watering our plants, and flushing our toilets. We're also going to see a revolution in how we disinfect our water, using far less energy, far less chemicals, so we don't produce toxic byproducts of disinfection. So we're going to see a new revolution in how we can remove these pharma products that are in our waste and are getting distributed through around the world, antibiotics and other compounds that we're finding in our water, some of which, as they decompose, can produce very toxic compounds. So we're really looking at seeing how we can change the way we purify water safely and at lower energy and lower chemical use, so that we have more clean water for people and less contaminated water in the environment. Another groundswell that's going to change the way we deliver water. Currently, we collect water in one source. We clean it very efficiently, very effectively, and we distribute it around large areas of people. And then we collect the waste off of large areas, and we bring it to a central source, and then we discharge it back to the environment. While that has worked well in the past, it doesn't work for everyone. Many people are still on well water and septic systems, and around the world, many people, over 1 billion, have no access to any improved water system, and 2.5 billion have no access to sanitation. What we're going to see is the creation of small individual units, small family units, small village units that can clean water up and supply clean water in a distributed system. This new infrastructure will have less impact on the environment, cost less, and be more reliable for many of the peoples of the world. And so this is going to be a groundswell change in the way we purify water for human use. These changes, these coming revolutions, also provide huge opportunities for companies and businesses that can create new jobs to create the new infrastructure, new jobs to create the equipment, new jobs in supplying and the water systems for people around the world. We see that there's going to be hundreds of billions of dollars invested in water systems in the next decade, and perhaps trillions in the next couple of decades. It may be one of the largest growing sectors in the world today, and that's good news for people who are involved in supplying water, purveyors of water, vendors for equipment, and jobs for people in all these sectors. These opportunities, though, may not come equally around the world. Right now, huge investments are being made in many countries around the world. In Singapore, in Switzerland, in the Netherlands, in China, and in India, that are looking to create new businesses and take advantage of all these opportunities that are coming up. The United States, which is the innovation capital of the world, is lagging, it's falling behind in this race to provide new technologies. Major companies are going abroad to find the solutions they're seeking. Yet in this country we have, under the American Competes Act, large numbers of companies that can get into this space, and if there was more funding in this area, it could really make an impact. We could create new businesses. Dayton, Ohio is one area that's focused on this. Milwaukee, another. Cincinnati, yet another. There's many areas in this country that are looking at jumping in so that America can be the innovation engine for water and water technologies in this rapidly emerging technological space. The take-home message I would like to leave is this. While America has led the world in water systems from supply and waste treatment for decades, things are changing. The landscape across the world is changing. The needs for supplying clean water are growing as fast as the population in the world is growing, and yet water supplies are dropping and contamination is increasing. We need new ways to purify water economically that use less chemicals, less energy, and take less transportation. A new infrastructure is coming, and we need to be a part of creating that infrastructure and supplying it for the United States and the peoples of the world. Thank you.